Good morning, children. So, in today's class, we are going to start our new topic, that is haloalkanes and haloarenes. So, halo is nothing but halogen. So, halogen is represented with the letter X. So, in the place of X, you can write fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So, how these haloalkanes or haloarenes are formed means, so here the replacement of hydrogen atom in a hydrocarbon compounds like aliphatic or aromatic compound by halogen atoms results in the formation of haloalkanes or alkyl halide and haloarenes or aryl halides. So haloalkanes are also known as alkyl halide. Haloarenes are also known as aryl halides. Understood, children? So what I said, so here the replacement of hydrogen atom by halogen. So here basic alkane formula is CH4. This is methane, isn't it? So here CH4, the structure will be like this. We have to remove one of the hydrogen and we have to add one of the halogen atom. So what I am doing here, the replacement of hydrogen atom by halogen atom I am doing. So then haloalkanes are formed. See example, that is chloromethane. Here CH3Cl. The same way haloarenes. In haloarenes we will take aromatic compound, that is this. That formula is C6H6 benzene. Here also same, we will remove one of the hydrogen atom and we will add one of the halogen atom. Then the formula will be changed to C6H5. C6H5Cl. In the one place of hydrogen we add chlorine. Then chlorobenzene is formed. So this is how haloalkanes and haloarenes are formed. So now we move into the classification. So based on the number of halogen atoms, haloalkanes are divided into three types: monohaloalkanes, dihaloalkanes, trihaloalkanes. Monohaloalkanes, the formula will be C2H5X. Mono means one. One halogen will be present on alkanes. Next, dihaloalkanes. So two halogens will be present, okay, in alkane, that is CH2X, CH2X. This is an example. And next, trihaloalkanes. So what trihalo means? Three halogens are present, three X are present. In place of X you can write anything, either bromine, chlorine, iodine or fluorine. Formula will be CH2X, CHX, CH2X. So these are the three types of haloalkanes. Now comes to haloarenes. This one is haloarenes. Okay, haloarenes. So these are also three types. Monohaloarene. To the aromatic ring, if we add one of the halogen, we remove one hydrogen and add one of the halogen, then it forms monohaloarene. And to the aromatic ring, okay, if we add two halogen, then it forms a dihaloarene. To the halogen, to the aromatic compound or aromatic ring, if we add three halogen atoms, then it forms trihaloarene. Understand? So here also what we are doing, we are removing one hydrogen, adding one halogen, removing two hydrogens, adding two halogens, removing three hydrogens, adding three halogens. Then monohaloarene, dihaloarene, trihaloarenes are formed. So in detail we are going to see monohaloalkane. So this one, okay, monohaloalkane. The general formula will be CH3Br. The common name for this is, or trivial name to this is methyl bromide. But if you see the IUPAC name, it is called bromomethane, which is called bromomethane. So another example for monohaloalkane is CH3CH2I. Common name is ethyl iodide and IUPAC name is iodoethane. So look at here, children. Monohaloalkanes. The general formula will be CnH2n plus 1 X. Normally alkanes formula will be CnH2n plus 2, but here what we are doing, we are removing one hydrogen and adding one halogen. That is why the formula will be changed to CnH2n plus 1 X. Okay, it's of three types, that is primary alkyl halides, secondary alkyl halides, tertiary alkyl halides. So what are primary alkyl halides? The primary alkyl halides, they are the monohalogen alkanes. The halogen atom is attached to primary carbon. Primary carbon. So here the example is RCH2X. RCH2X. So how you will identify it is a primary carbon or secondary carbon? Simply the primary carbon. So the carbon which is attached, get attached with two hydrogen atoms are known as primary carbon. So this carbon is primary carbon. So here three hydrogens are present and to this second carbon, but here to this carbon two hydrogen atoms are present. So they are also they may be called as haloalkanes or haloalkyl. So for this example I have written CH3, CH2, CH2Br. So what is the common name? Propyl bromide. But the IUPAC name is bromopropane. Bromopropane. Next comes to secondary alkyl halide. Secondary alkane or secondary alkyl halide. So here what happens? The halogen atom is get attached to secondary carbon. To the secondary carbon. The formula will be R2CHX. Okay, like this. You have to represent like this. So here how you will identify the carbon is a secondary carbon or tertiary carbon? Secondary carbon means here the carbon will get attached to only one hydrogen atom. To only one hydrogen atom. That carbon is called secondary carbon. Okay, secondary carbon. Here example is CH3HBr. Okay. So if you want to give the name, so where the bromine is present at the second carbon. So 2-bromopropane. 2-bromopropane. Next comes to tertiary alkyl. Tertiary alkyl halide. That means the halogen atom is attached to tertiary carbon atom. Isn't it? So here the general formula will be R3CX. Where the carbon is not having any hydrogen atom, but other carbon atom is having hydrogens. So first you better to write carbon here, hydrogen here. So look at here, this carbon is directly getting attached to carbons. Okay, three carbons, isn't it? And they are not attached to hydrogen atoms anywhere here. They are going to attach to directly to the other carbon. The central carbon atom is get attached to the carbon atoms. So here no hydrogen atom is attached to the central carbon. So it is a tertiary carbon. So it is called tertiary carbon atom. So the name will be 2-bromo, 2-methyl propane. Next comes to allylic halide. What do you mean by allylic halide? These are the compounds in which the halogen atom is bonded to sp3 hybridized carbon atom next to CC double bond. Okay, CC double bond. So here halogen, okay, halogen atom is bonded to sp3 hybridized carbon atom next to CC double bond carbon atoms to an alkyl allylic carbon. To an allylic carbon is called allylic halide. So example here see CH2 double bond CH, CH2X. So this is also example here also. Okay, next to the double carbon atom, okay, double bonded carbon atom, halogen is attached, get attached. Okay, understood children? This is called allylic halide. Next benzylic halide. So here benzylic halide or here what we have to see is these are the compounds in which the halogen atom is bonded to sp2 hybridized carbon atom next to the aromatic ring. Next to the aromatic ring. So here, so this is the aromatic ring we have taken. Next CH2 is present. To this halogen is present. So that is why I said sp2 hybridized carbon atom next to the aromatic ring. So the halogen is present to the, so between these two, isn't it? Here this one is, what is this? This is an benzene compound. To this one of the CH2 compound is present To this halogen is added. So these are the compounds in which halogen atom is bonded to the carbon atom next to the aromatic ring. So this is also example. This is primary. Okay. This is a primary structure. This is a secondary structure. This is secondary structure. To this secondary carbon, this one is halogens are added. Next comes to vinylic halides. So vinylic halides, these are the compounds in which halogen atom is bonded to sp2 hybridized carbon atom of a carbon-carbon double bond. Carbon-carbon double bond. So here in vinylic halides, carbon-carbon double bond will be present. To this carbon, halogen is present. So here also look at here, double bond is present. To this, halogen is present. Next one, aryl halide. So these are the compounds in which halogen atom is bonded to the sp2 hybridized carbon atom of an aromatic ring. So here halogen is present to the aromatic ring. Understood, children? Next comes to nomenclature, that is IUPAC, naming of a compound. So we general term, that is RX. This is known as haloalkane. So haloalkane is an IUPAC name. Alkyl halide is a common name. So example I have taken here, CH3Cl. So what is the IUPAC name, children, here? It is a chloromethane. But whereas common name, methyl chloride. Common name will be methyl chloride. Next, CH3, CH2Cl. IUPAC name will be chloroethane. Whereas common name, ethyl chloride. Next, look at here, CH2Cl2. The IUPAC name will be, two chlorines are present. So, dichloromethane, and normal name will be methylene chloride. Next, CHCl3. This is trichloromethane. Trichloromethane is an IUPAC name and common name will be chloroform. Next comes to here CH3, CHCl, CH3. So to the second carbon, one branch is present. So then it is called as iso. If branch structures are called iso. So this one is isopropyl chloride is the common name. Okay, isopropyl chloride is the common name. And IUPAC name, what you are going to get is, so we have to give the number. To any side, if you give this is 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. To the second carbon only chlorine is present. So 2-chloropropane. Next, to the benzene ring, one of the halogen is present. What is the name, children? IUPAC name, bromobenzene, and common name also same, bromobenzene. And here another one. So see, two halogens are present. So this one is ortho structure, ortho metapara. Okay, this is ortho metapara. Opposite will be present. So here where the bromine is present, at meta position, isn't it? So meta dibromobenzene. Okay, meta dibromobenzene, common name, and IUPAC name will be at what position? This is 1, 2, 3. So at 1, 3. At 1 and 3 position bromine is present. So 1, 3. How many bromines? 2. 1, 3 dibromobenzene is the IUPAC name. Next, look at here this structure, CH3C, CH3, CH3, CH2Cl. Okay. So this is a tertiary carbon or secondary carbon? This is a tertiary carbon, where the carbon is directly attached to all the other 3 carbon atoms, but it is not attached to any of the hydrogen atom. Isn't it? So here this one, the common name will be tertiary alkyl halide, but where the IUPAC name will be, see, look at here the naming. What you have to give is, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Okay, you have to give the numbering. So where the functional group is present, it should get the least number. That carbon should get the least number. So here functional group is present. So I am giving the number 1, this is 2, this is 3. So 1 chloro, okay, 1 chloro. At second position, 2 methyls are present. 2,2-dimethyl. 2,2-dimethyl. How many carbons are there? 3. Propane. So 1 chloro, 2,2-dimethyl propane. This is IUPAC name. Next, look at this structure, CH3, CH, Cl, Cl. So the common name is gem dihalide or ethylidene chloride. Ethylidene chloride. But whereas IUPAC name is, so here this is the first carbon. So 1, this one is 2. Okay. How many chlorines are there? 2 times chlorine has been attached to this carbon. So 1,1-dichloroethane. 1,1-dichloroethane. So that is IUPAC name. And next look at here, CH2Cl, CH2Cl. Common name will be ethylene dichloride, but whereas IUPAC name will be, so any carbon, look at here, this is 1, this is 2, or this is 1, this is 2. So 1,2-dichloroethane. 1,2-dichloroethane. So this is how we have to give the naming for some of the compounds, and in textbook you are having more examples. You can go through it. Okay, then you will get more idea about this. Next comes to nature of CX bond. Since the halogen atoms are more electronegative than carbon, okay, nature of CX bond, the CX bond will be present like this. So halogens are more electronegative than carbon. The carbon halogen bonds of alkyl halide is polarized. That is, the carbon atom bears partial positive charge, whereas halogen atom bears partial negative charge. So dipole, okay. That means polarized. They are polarized. Polarized means the electron sharing between the two atoms is not equal. Then the polar molecule will be formed, isn't it? So this is more electronegative than this. So movement of electrons we can see from carbon to halogen. So since the size of the halogen atom increases as we go down the group in a periodic table, fluorine atom is the smallest and fluorine atom is the smallest and the iodine atom, okay, the biggest, isn't it? Fluorine atom will be the smallest and iodine atom will be the biggest. So halogen is more electronegative than carbon. So halogen, more size, bond length will be increases. So when see the bond between carbon and fluorine, it is having small size when compared to carbon and iodine. So if we see the bond length, bond length increases from CH3F to CH3I. Okay, CF to CI. Understood, children? And if you see the bond energy order, it is, okay, bond energy, okay, the strong attraction. CH3F is greater than CH3I. So this is the bond energy order. Next, if we see the dipole moment here, CH3Cl is greater than CH3F, then CH3Br, then CH3I. Okay, so here this one is more electronegative than fluorine, bromine, iodine, isn't it? So as we move down the group, what happens? The electronegativity decreases, isn't it? The size will be increases, the electronegativity will be decreases. So basing on this, the dipole movement will be present like this. So this is the introduction part of the haloalkanes and haloarenes. So then in the next class we are going to see the methods of preparation. Thank you, children.